Learning English can be a big adventure. It is a journey with many new words and rules. Sometimes this journey can feel lonely when you study by yourself. You read books alone. You listen to recordings alone. But what if you could make this journey with friends? This is where group work comes in. Learning English in a group is a wonderful way to make your studies more fun and much more effective. It turns a quiet task into a lively and shared experience. You can talk, laugh, and learn with other people who have the same goal. It is like joining a team where everyone helps each other win the game of learning English. Many students think that studying alone is the best way to concentrate. They believe that a quiet room helps them focus on grammar books and vocabulary lists. While quiet study is important, it is only one part of learning a language. A language is for communication. It is for talking to people and understanding them. When you work in a group, you bring the language to life. You are not just memorizing words from a page, you are using them in real conversations. This active use helps your brain remember things much better than silent reading. Group work is the bridge between knowing English and using English in the real world. Think about how you learned your first language. You did not learn it from a book in a quiet room. You learned it by listening to your family and trying to talk to them. You made mistakes, and they helped you. Learning English in a group is very similar to this natural process. You get to listen to your classmates, and you get to practice speaking with them. This method feels more natural and less like a difficult school subject. It is a social activity, and we humans are social creatures. We learn best when we are together, sharing our ideas and helping each other move forward on our learning path. So what does it mean to learn in a group? It means sitting with 2, 3, or maybe 4 other students. You work together on a task given by your teacher. Maybe you need to solve a problem, create a story, or prepare a short presentation. In a group, everyone has a role to play. Everyone has a voice. This is very different from a traditional classroom where the teacher talks and all the students listen. In group work, you are an active participant. You are a speaker, a listener, a writer, and a reader all at the same time. It is an exciting way to take control of your own learning journey. When you work with classmates, you get a fantastic opportunity to practice your speaking skills. In a big class, you might be shy to speak in front of everyone. But in a small group of friends, it feels much safer and more comfortable. You can share your ideas about a topic or simply ask questions. You have to speak English to explain your thoughts to your group members. They listen to you, and you listen to them. This back-and-forth conversation is perfect practice. It is like playing a game of catch with words. This regular practice makes your mouth and brain get used to forming English sentences, helping you become more fluent over time. Listening is another key skill that improves greatly in group work. When your classmates speak, you must listen carefully to understand their ideas. They might have different accents or speak at different speeds, which is excellent practice for real-world listening. You are not just listening to a perfect recording or your teacher. You are listening to real people, with real imperfect English, just like you. This helps you become a more flexible and patient listener. You learn to ask for clarification if you do not understand something by saying things like, "Can you say that again, please?" This is a very important communication skill. Group work is also great for improving your reading and writing. The teacher might give your group a short story to read together. One person can read a paragraph aloud, and then you can all discuss what it means. This helps everyone understand the text better. For writing, you can work together to write a single paragraph or a short story. One person can suggest an idea, another can help with the right vocabulary, and someone else can check the grammar. This is called collaborative writing. It shows you different ways to express ideas and helps you learn from your friends' strengths in a supportive and friendly environment. All 4 skills, speaking, listening, reading, and writing, are connected. In a good group activity, you use all of them together. For example, your group might read an article, discuss its main points, and then write a short summary of your discussion. This is how we use language in real life. We rarely use just one skill at a time. Group work copies this real-world situation, making your learning more practical and useful. It prepares you for using English outside the classroom, whether you are traveling, working, or just making new friends from other countries. One of the best group activities is a role play. In a role play, you and your group members pretend to be different people in a specific situation. For example, you could be in a restaurant. One person is the waiter, and the others are customers. You have to use English to order food, ask questions about the menu, and pay the bill. This is a fun way to practice real-life conversations in a safe space. You can be creative and have fun with your roles. Role plays help you use new vocabulary and grammar in a practical context, making it easier to remember and use later on in your daily life. Group discussions are another simple yet powerful activity. The teacher can give your group an interesting topic to talk about, like, what is the best holiday, or should students wear uniforms? Each person in the group shares their opinion. You have to listen to others and respond to their ideas. This teaches you how to agree and disagree politely in English. You learn phrases like, I agree with you, or that's a good point, but I think. Discussions help you organize your thoughts and express them clearly, which is a very important skill for both academic and social situations. It is practicing the art of conversation. Games are a fantastic way to make learning English feel less like work and more like play. There are many games you can play in a group. For example, you can play 20 questions, where one person thinks of an object, and the group has to ask yes or no questions to guess what it is. Another fun game is creating a story together. One person starts the story with one sentence, and then each person in the group adds the next sentence. These games make you think quickly in English and use your vocabulary in a creative way. Laughter and fun help you relax, and when you are relaxed, you learn more effectively. Your group can also work together on a small project. For example, you could create a poster or a short presentation about your home country or a favorite hobby. This involves many steps. First, you have to discuss your ideas and plan the project. Then you might need to read some information online or in books. After that, you will write the text for your poster or presentation. Finally, you will present your work to the rest of the class. This kind of project-based learning is very motivating because you create something real and share it with others. It builds teamwork and pride in your work. One of the biggest benefits of working in a group is building your confidence. It can be scary to speak English in front of a whole class. You might be afraid of making mistakes, but in a small, friendly group, the pressure is much lower. Your classmates are learners, just like you. They understand your challenges. When you practice speaking in this supportive environment, you slowly start to feel more comfortable. You realize that it is okay to make mistakes because everyone makes them. This growing confidence will help you speak more, not just in your group, but in other situations too. Another wonderful benefit is that you can make new friends. When you work closely with your classmates, you get to know them better. You share ideas, help each other, and laugh together. These shared experiences can create strong bonds. Your classmates are not just people in your class anymore, they become your friends. Having friends in your English class makes learning much more enjoyable. You can practice English together even outside of class. You can motivate each other to keep studying when things get difficult. A good friend can be the best teacher. In a group, you learn how to help others and how to receive help. Maybe you are very good at grammar, but your friend is better at pronunciation. You can help your friend with verb tenses, and your friend can help you say words correctly. This is called peer teaching, and it is very powerful. When you teach something to someone else, you understand it better yourself. And when you learn from a friend, it can sometimes be easier to understand than when you learn from a teacher. This teamwork makes everyone in the group stronger. You are not competing against each other. You are working together towards a common goal. Finally, group work makes you a more independent learner. It teaches you important skills like communication, collaboration, and problem solving. In a group, you cannot wait for the teacher to give you all the answers. You and your group members have to work together to find the solutions. You learn to take responsibility for your own learning. This is a very important skill for life, not just for learning English. So I encourage you to try group work. Be open, be friendly, and be ready to learn from your classmates. You will see your English improve and you will have a lot of fun along the way.